Hey guys, just doing a little update here. I'm about to cut my hatch there in the Skywalker, and I had somebody ask me in one of my older videos for the Bixler build, basically how I made the hatch on the access hatch to get at your FPV components and whatnot. So it is pretty straightforward. The Bixler comes with pretty much an embossed line here, as you can see, and it's identical mirrored on the other side. So if you wanted to cut two of them open to have two doors or one, I'm just going to go with one because on the opposite inside wall, I'll show you after, I have a big sheet of Velcro, and that's basically where I'm going to mount everything on in there. Everything's going to be just Velcroed on. There won't be probably much on the bottom, because this version does not come with the ply insert mount. I think the new 2013 version with the carbon fiber spar has that. So basically just need a real nice sharp new blade. I've already got one cut, I believe, and that and just some rare earth magnets. So we're going to make we'll make a hinge from fiber tape. You can get this at any Office Depot store or whatnot. Get this here at Staples, a couple dollars a roll, and it's pretty good, very strong, and some rare earth magnets. So we just make a hinge there, and from the tape, and we'll use a couple rare earth magnets, and just to keep it shut. And so we'll get cutting here now. I'm pretty sure I've got one done. So you can just start, and usually I just like to score a line first. And I always find it's better if you want to start here and work your way to the edge, and then when you come to the other edge, instead of forcing it straight in, you're not going to get it very good. Turn the blade over, start from the center, and work your way to each corner. So basically, you keep like that. Once you get in so far, like that, you just bring it all the ways in, and make your cut. I've already got the top and bottom done, I'm just showing you like that. We'll do the same thing on this side. Just start out on the outer edge. Just make a score line first. You can keep working your way, and then your last cut you can bring it up to the inside. Just makes a cleaner cut. These sharp blades cut the foam pretty good. That, and then our last cut, we'll get it in, and we'll just bring it up to the inside corner. Like that. You can see on the inside, I've only got just the Dragon Link receiver in there for now, but everything I'm going to mount pretty much on the side, if I can. I may put the OSD on the bottom, but it should have lots of room here for the ESC and stuff. You might want to trim a little bit, but it should be pretty good like that. And make your hinge. Make your hinge from the tape, but first we need to put some magnets in here, and I'm thinking maybe one would be good enough in the center. You could do two, but I think one will keep it. And you always want to have your hinge on the front coming in. You never want to have your hinge on the back side, because then if wind gets it, it's going to open up, because obviously the airflow is flowing this way. So, good idea, always keep your hinge on the front, which is pretty much not a no-brainer, but get the idea. I'm just going to trim this up a little bit, clean it up. So basically, it's fairly easy. You can just, what I like to do, now we need to get this in here, so I'm just going to put it in the center. Good thing to use, just your glue gun. We can get this in view here. You just melt a hole basically in the foam the best you can. Just slowly work your way. You can see that. And you'll gradually melt out a hole just so the magnet sits. You can always get so far. I've done this a few times now, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Just keep working, working the hole there. I know some of your twisted minds might find that funny, what I just said, but there we go. So we'll just try that for now. You can just kind of see how it fits. We'll just go a little bit deeper. And these magnets fit pretty much perfect. And if you make the hole too deep, and you can always use the hot glue to fill the void. It's just that when you put your other one in, make sure you don't put it backwards, because it won't shut, obviously. So, just put that to the side for now. I'll just test this again. I think one magnet would be enough to hold this. Like that. I think that should be enough. I think some people put two, but it should be fine. So just put some glue in here. Best thing about hot glue. I never used to use hot glue. I always was a user of Gorilla Glue. That's okay for certain things, but it's messy, it's sticky, and it takes about 20 minutes to a half hour to fully cure where you could continue working. And I find it turns yellow after a while. It tarnishes, even the white stuff. So there we go. We got that one in. Now I've lined this up pretty much centered, so what you could do is just make a little line here for the center, just on the plane. You just make a little score mark there. You kind of know where you got to put it. And basically just do the same thing. I'm not going to see this now, but you get the idea. It'll be a little bit quicker this time. So you can see, we just got it test fitted there for now, and that looks like it's going to be. You don't want it in too deep. You want it out. You want it out enough to actually make a decent contact with the other side. So the glue should fill the void. I'll get this out here now. And you want to make sure that you glue in the proper side. Could put a mark with a marker. I got a marker here somewhere. Should use a Sharpie or something just to case if you dropped a magnet or whatnot. Usually just mark that side so we'll know. What we do now is just get some glue in here. You don't want to push it in too far, but you don't want to have it out too much. Another little cool thing is that if it is out too far, you can just put your glue gun up against it, and the heat transfers through it, and you could actually push it in more if you need be. But that seems alright. I'll try to clean it up a little bit. If there's any excess glue, still should make decent contact. So another little thing that I like to use, is basically to make a handle or something to grab. Some people will just put a piece of tape, and it's okay or whatnot. You could use that, but what I like to use is just these little nylon horns that I got from Hobby King. They're like, I don't know, like a couple bucks or something for like 20. So you can use that. That's what I used on the Bixler, and it worked pretty good. It's just something to grab a hold of. You're just gonna have to. You can trim it down if you like. There we go. So just size them down, and now you'll have something to make a little cut there, and it makes for a great little handle that you can grab a hold of. So you can just size where you want to put it. In the center would be ideal. So you can just, what I usually do, just push it in, just to make an indent where you want to make your cut. You just make a couple little slices. Go all the way through, it doesn't really matter. But work it in, test fit it. So now you have something to grab a hold of. And we'll glue that in. Just some glue on our hinge. Don't need to be crazy with the glue. We'll just push that in. That. Clean it up a little bit before it dries. Haven't tested it yet. You can see, you just put it in. Yeah, I think one magnet will hold up. It's pretty strong. Just eye how much tape you'll need, roughly. Obviously you don't want to bring it right to the end or past the end. So like that. I will put our piece of tape on as a start. Put a piece of tape on about 50%. We'll add a couple more pieces after. That and half, and all you have to do is just line it up. You see it's a little bit on the corners. That's not too bad. Come out if you want to put another piece on the inside. just help. It'll help. Fold it back, so I'll just trim it up a little bit. Just put that in there. Never gotta be super perfect. That. So that should not come out in flight. Actually, it will not come out in flight. It takes just enough to keep it there. Now we'll just for a little bit of extra, seeing the pattern of the fiber tape just runs vertical with the tape. It's actually not cross-hatched. I'm just going to put 2 running horizontal. And just eye it up here. A little bit too long. I'll just trim it up a little bit. Like that. So I have one on top. One on bottom. There we go. Just the quick and dirty way to cut an access door for your FPV model. Either it be a Bixler, Skywalker, basically anything that has enough room to actually make the door. It's pretty straightforward. So guys, thanks for watching. So that's just pretty much quick and easy way to make an access door to your FPV model. So that's just a quick and dirty way to make a quick access door for your plane. Either be a Bixler, Skywalker, anything that has enough room to actually make it. Should be no trouble. So thanks for watching, guys.